Hi guys, this is the Pilates video for week 1. I want to start with some TheraBand work. So I've just got a TheraBand connected to my knees, so I've just stepped into it. You can get these TheraBands from Kmart. They're very cheap and they're very readily accessible nowadays as well. So I want to start with Clams. So with the Clams, you have your knees bent. So the whole idea is to have your feet in line with your body, so don't have them forward and don't have them behind you. So to try to have your feet just, if you look down, they're in line with your trunk and your knees are in front of you. Your knees are at about roughly a 90-degree angle and you know, at your hips. You're not up at a 90-degree angle, otherwise your feet are too far in front of you. Okay, feet in the air, knees touching the ground. Just use this arm under your head so that you're not tense and you're not relaxed. You're relaxed, and then take your knees apart. So keep your heels together. Yep, and then back down. Yep, heels together, back down. Okay, we're going to start off with just 15. Okay, back down. So knees apart. That's the whole idea of the clamshell. So as you can see, you're sort of forming a clamshell. That's it. So you can get different tensions of bands. If you're finding this too hard, then do it without the band. You can get a light band, medium band, hard band, very hard band. I've got my hand on my glute so that I'm checking that it's working. You at least want to get past neutral of your hip. You don't want to just be down here. You really want to get a bit higher than that. I might have a band that is fractionally too hard for myself, actually, especially on this left side. Might have been a bit ambitious. Definitely getting a good workout. As long as it's way too hard if you're just feeling it all at the front. You should be feeling it through your glutes. If you're just feeling it through the front, then maybe that band that you've chosen is too hard. So swap sides, same exercise, feet in the air, same position, so feet in line with your body, hand on your glute, and you can see I can get a lot higher on this side, so it's a lot stronger through my right side. And you're just resting your head gently on that left arm as you lay down. It's good. We'll be 15 on this side. That's 6. They're tiring, hey? I can even feel it on my left glute. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, great. Keep that band in the same spot. This time stand up though. So you might now you squat down and you're using the same muscles that you were just using before, pretty much. Making sure that your knees don't go in. You're keeping your knees over your feet. Yep, and then step across. So step out and then step across. Step out. So just watching that left knee that it doesn't cave in as I step across. So keeping that knee over my foot. Yep. That's it. Okay, other way, same thing now. I'm just watching that back knee as I head to the left. That doesn't cave in. Yep, so that's my focus. Good. Yep. Still making sure you're squatted down because a lot of people just start standing up. I've got the band just below my kneecaps. Just do it nice and slow. Yeah. I'm going to do 30 of these, okay? I'd give us about sort of 12 to 14 now. Keep going. Okay, back to the left. Squat right down. If you squat lower, it's harder. And if you want to see sort of how I'm doing it, I'm pretending there's a chair behind me. So I'm not sort of forward like that. Pretending there's a chair behind me as I do it. That gets you using your glutes more. Whereas if you're doing it sort of forward like that, you can just, all you can feel is through your quads. Don't be alarmed if you're not feeling it through your glutes yet. We just haven't done enough yet. So Okay, 10 more. And yeah, not just little ones like this, okay? Step right across, and then also step right too. So when you step right across, don't just go, yeah, it's not just like that. It's stepping all the way too, okay? 5 more. My glutes are on fire. It's an endurance exercise, both of these ones. So is most of Pilates. It's just activating the lazy muscle. That's the point of it. That's how it will differ to the strength. It's more activating the little postural muscles. Alright, next one is donkey kicks. So you might just need to get onto all fours now, and then what we're going to do is go like that. So the band will slide. One will be just around your lower leg. Yeah, that's it. So it fluctuates. If you've got pants on, it might be a little bit easier, but see how I've just put it around my thigh and then my leg. And nothing else is moving. So see how I'm dead flat? So you look at yourself in the mirror, make sure that you're not too rounded, your hands are under your shoulders, knees are under your hips, and you're not too arched, so you suck your tummy and your core in, and as you do it, yeah, push that foot up to the sky, and you're trying to feel this glute working. That's it. And yeah, look how I'm doing one hand, so that feels like that's challenging enough, then do it like that. If that's too challenging and you can't get the right technique, then put the other hand down. That's just your leg that's moving. Keep going. 5 more. It's a great one, this one. Okay, good. Swap sides. So now it goes on the lower leg of that leg, and then above the knee on the other leg. It'll pull a little bit, but just guts it out. That's it. Yeah, so take one hand away if you want to challenge yourself. 10 more. So we're doing 15 on each side for those playing back home. Yep, I want to feel it in the glute. Push that foot up to the sky. Make sure that you're not, doing anything funny with your back. You're really trying to keep that back dissociated from the hip. The only thing that's moving is that right hip for me at the moment. 5 more. Fantastic. Keep that band around the legs, but now have it just around one foot and around one knee. Okay, so then this one's a core one. So you have it. I'm gonna get an easier band. This one's way too hard. Just hold on a second. So yeah, around one foot, around one knee. This is a core and a hip flexor exercise. So you've got to keep one knee still as you straighten the other leg like that, but keep your back flat. Okay? So for those trying to see what I'm doing, see how it's around one knee and one foot. I'm straightening that one foot and then back. But the big thing with this is to only aim to about there with your leg. Any lower and you just start arching your back, so keep that back flat. Try to feel this glute tense. You'll really feel it for your tummy and hip flex on this side. Make sure that leg's not just dropping as you do it. So you've got to keep your knees up, almost near your nipples. Yeah, try to keep that left leg up. Nice. It's a hard one, just do 10 each side. 3 more. One more. Nice, swap sides, so around the foot, on the other leg now, around the knee, on the other leg. I'm better on this side than I was on the other. Keep that back flat, aim to about 45-degree angle with the ground, with your leg. Keep this leg right up, so you're using your hip flexors and your core. 7 more. Keep feeling like you're using that left glute. Nice. Keep going. 4 more, come on. Not the easiest one. And this might be a bit hard for some of you. I'll show you a variation. 2 more. 1 more. Cool. So yeah, variation, if that was a touch hard, I reckon would just be literally just doing it without the band. So trying to make sure that the back doesn't arch, and if you're feeling like it's arching, you're reaching too far with that leg. So keep this leg planted because it helps keep your back flat. Yeah, just like that. So not both legs are in the air. That's how it's easier, because this leg's down. Yep, just like that. And then I've had some people where they've even just still pulled against it. So holding it like that, squeezing your shoulder blades back. Yeah, and then pushing like that, and that's even easier still. Yeah, so 10 on each side for that one. And now we're on to some hip exercises. So with the hip exercises, I just wanted to do just a few more. So this one's called the diagonal. So you're lying on your side, like so. Turn your foot in, tap the front, and then come back to the back. Yep, come back to the back. And sometimes if you've got one of those magic circles at home, it's really good to illustrate what you're doing. So yeah, with this one, what I'm doing is tapping at the front and then raising up and back like that. Okay, so it's called the diagonal. So yeah, let's just do 8. So 1, and try not to use your core to do it. So just your hip. So you want to feel like you're not sinking in like a banana into the ground and just sort of, bowing. Yeah. Try to keep that curve the same. Core in. Don't worry if you're not feeling it. Keep going, and there's a few reps, so you'll eventually feel it. Just make sure you're getting high enough. So I see a lot of people just skating down here. So tap, and then push up to the sky. Yep. Tap, and then push up to the sky. Tap, and then push up to the sky. Okay? Alright, so then now, have a little bit of a break, because that one burns a little bit. And then now let's do ones where we're really high and they're just like pulses. So you're just going up, 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 up. Come on, keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, well done. So then now, after that one, have a bit of a break, and then we've got circles. Yep, my glute's pretty tired. Alright, so then now, a big circle and through. A big circle. So if you're doing your left side, you sort of go forward through like that, and then trace back with your heel, like a donkey kick. Forward, and then back with the heel. Forward, and then back with the heel. 2 more. Back with the heel. Forward, back with the heel. Okay, other side, same routine, come on. So diagonals, so you start level with that knee and up and back. Pigeon toed, try not to use your back. See how I just use my back then. Yep, pigeon toed. That's it. This side is so much easier for me, once again, that right side. So you'll feel a difference between sides. It's common. You know, we've all got our dominant sides that we favour throughout the day or that we pick to use first. 3 more. Okay, yep, so then now just the up ones. Okay, 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and have a break. Okay, so really how I've sort of structured it is you do 8 of the diagonals, roughly, and then you do about, I don't know, double the amount of the pulses, so a good 16 to 20, and then do 8 of the circles at the end. So you're doing, you know, roughly 36 to 40 reps, so, you know, it's a good workout on top of everything that we're doing, all the other stuff that we're doing. I've only got, you know, a good 5 more minutes to go, okay, so hang in there. Alright, so these are the circles. 4 more. So forwards, and big up to the top. Make sure you're not just skating down low and doing a low one. Keep your core in. Make sure you're not using your core to lift up. Yeah, and just be wary of what that point. So make sure you're not pointing out like that. That's just using your hip flexors to lift. That's it. 1 more. Cool. Awesome. All right. Now we've got Superman's. So in that all 4 position, 4-point kneel position, like we were before. Make sure that you sort of round like a cat and arch your back, and just find that halfway point. Okay, and then. For those that can do it, we're trying to extend the opposing hand and foot at the same time, and then tap the elbow and the knee. Now, if you're finding that too difficult, I just want you to do half where you straighten the knee and then don't touch the ground, and straighten the knee and then don't touch the ground, or you do the other half and you do the other half just like that. So just the arm, but nothing else is moving. So get a reflection. See yourself in the reflection and make sure that, you know, your body's not twisting or doing something funny through the torso. So 10 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, other side, and you'll find you have a weaker and a stronger side. This is my weaker side. Yeah, so just watch your back position, watch your leg position. Yeah, and try to feel like you're just completely on top of it, completely balanced and nice and square. Make sure that your knees are once again under your hips as you do it. Tap that elbow and knee. Make sure that hand's under the shoulder as well. Not too much arching, so keep that core in. 5 more. 3, 4, and 5. Fantastic. Okay, last exercise, and this is called the arabesque, and with the arabesque it's a single leg balance exercise. So we'll do this with the TheraBand again. So I've really tried to make sure that we don't have too much equipment, so that, you know, it's nice and practical and you can just do it from home. So with this exercise, what I want to do is like pull out like that, so that, and make sure the band is light enough that you can actually feel like you can pull out well. So for me, this is even a bit too tight. So just get a really light TheraBand, something that you can just pull out on and feel like you get good posture. So then with this exercise, you've pulled out like so, and then what I want you to do is like try to stand on one leg. Now, if that's hard enough, then I think literally just pulling out like that, squeezing your shoulder blades back, and then forwards. So just like back and forth on one leg, like that. Like I think, you know, that's hard enough. So for those that at home, that's hard enough, then do it. And then just when you're balancing, look, I know I've got shoes on, but sometimes taking your shoes off and just feeling your toes push into the ground, so ground into the ground, and visualize sucking your thigh bone up into the hip socket. So visualize sucking your thigh bone up into the hip socket. So it's a weird visualization, I know, but yeah, it certainly helps me with my left-sided balance. So yeah, when I'm on my left, I'm thinking of using my toes into the ground. I'm sucking my thigh into the socket as I balance. Yeah. Squat, so bend your knee, because if your knee's just slightly flexed, so rather than locked straight, you're using your muscles better. So push your toes into the ground, suck your thigh into the socket, and yeah, try to do a good 10 balancing on that left leg. Now, for those that's a bit too easy, okay, so the arabesque, what is it? So what I want you to do is balance on one leg like this, okay, and then lean forward. You're still keeping that outward pressure on the band, like that. Yep. And then come back up. As you come back up, reach for the sky and your knee raises up too. And you still keep that outward pressure on the band. We're just going to do five good ones to finish, and then let's go for a run, or let's carry on with something else, because you've spent 20 minutes with me here. Well done. Keep that outward pressure on the band. Make sure those hips look level. Make sure that knee looks over the foot, like it's over the foot. Make sure you're not hiking your hip too much. So try to keep that hip square. Forwards. Yep. And then back and up and drive that knee. All right, 2 more. The arms, the shoulder blades, probably starting to burn a little bit, which is a good thing. You're really activating those weak postural muscles that often, as an office worker, or if we're sitting a bit too much, we're just not using them enough these days. So we're reminding the brain to use them. It's all about activation and body awareness, these Pilates videos. All right, awesome. 5 more reps of the other side, and then we're done. Okay, so last one, and for everyone it's probably their weaker side, so we're not looking forward to it. Bend that knee, ground the toes into the ground, pull out, suck that thigh into the socket, and that's a visual. I'm too close to the cupboards. Look how much more I'm wobbling. So I need to do a little bit more of this lately. I've done a heap in the past. It's funny, you just focus on different things and then you've got to go back to other spots. It's injuries are never fixed, they're always just well maintained. Alright, 3 more, come on. Keep those hips level, knee over the foot, pull out with the shoulders. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit of the burn in the glute because you've activated them and you've activated some core before with the previous exercises, so it's good to finish with this hard, more complicated exercise at the end once everything's hopefully firing a bit better than it was before. Last one. Come on, drop down, try to get horizontal with the ground, and then come back up. Fantastic, guys. That's week 1 Pilates done. I'll follow up with the 3rd video, the strength video. Okay, hope you're enjoying it.